that working now? Alright, I think that might be working. I think my audio might be screwed up. Okay, there we go. Thank you for letting me know. Jesus. Been talking to myself for like 13 minutes. Um, so I'll redo my intro, I guess. Today's my daily drawing, day 140, working on a Hanzo picture, as you've no doubt gathered from the stream title and the Hanzo that is now standing in front of you on the screen. Thank you for hosting me, Cyanide. I think that is basically everything that I talked about. I mentioned that I had to go up in front of my company today and introduce myself, which was stressful. But you got to do that type of shit with new jobs. Talked about how Hanzo's shoes remind me of future Pumas, whereas Tracer's shoes look like future Crocs. Now I think we're up to date. Well, that sucks. I didn't realize that my mic wasn't picking up. Try to set up early, get all good to go. Everything goes wrong. They look just like Crocs. Go look at a picture of them. They could definitely like pair like partnership with Crocs and make Tracer shoes. I had a cool stream last night. There was a whole bunch of people in chat and we talked about anime. The archive of that is up on my YouTube. If you want to hear what I think about stuff like Hero Academia and JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, all of the cool animes out this season, as well as my thoughts on sports anime went over yesterday. When I was blabbing away with my mic not working, I was talking about how I'm going to be getting some things for my Alienware Alpha that I have now. And today I bought a thing called a Razer Turret, which is a keyboard that's meant to be used in a living room, which I will be using mine in a living room. And it basically just has like a fold-out mouse pad that you can use the like paired mouse with. And I guess the mouse pad's like slightly magnetized, so it keeps your mouse on it and it won't like slide off as much. Kind of neat. And then I'm going to be buying a monitor in a little bit. I don't have one yet though. But I need to get a monitor because right now I have it hooked up to my main computer. I have it going through a capture card, and the capture card is being very finicky. And you have to like constantly restart it so it doesn't go down to like 2 frames a second, which is extremely annoying. not gonna get too detailed on these because yeah, 2 frames. You get every good frame. Only the good ones though. So tonight's stream, which is also cut out, is I'm attempting to do it in 1080p. My other streams, I realized, were all 720p up until now. Hopefully, and that's probably why my settings got kind of junked up. Hopefully going forward, I will be able to do 1080p streams without issues. Fucked up. I did this wrong. Or it's like up here. I don't know why I'm concentrating so much on his shoe when nothing else on the whole thing is rendered at all. That's the kind of drawing that you get when you look at Kyle's stuff. Yeah, this was the end of my second week at Crunchyroll, and it's going really well. I've now been to an all hands, and I was introduced there, so it's super official now. I'm cool with. My team is really good. Now it's just time to work.
What the fuck are you doing, Bork?
I Alright. Guess I'll do the other foot while I'm down here. Feels good to be working on a different drawing though. I feel like I was on that other one forever. I'm such a dork. I got a YouTube subscriber, and I like sort of recognized the name, and I realized that it's like this woman that I have seen a bunch of her videos. She does like a bunch of iPad drawing stuff also. I was like, oh my god! And even just something dumb like that, I kind of was like starstruck, which is totally stupid because it's just another person that's like doing YouTube videos. I get starstruck for no fucking reason. I tweeted today that it was on Instagram. They had an ad for me, like a sponsored tweet that was like, "Hey, social anxiety, fix that shit with this whatever, like exercises." I was like, "Damn it, these fools know me too well." How did they know that I have social anxiety? Yeah, subscribers hype for sure, man. Surprised there's not more people in chat because like the preview on Twitch Creative would be a big foot and people are like creepily into feet. On my art streams, whenever it's like a foot based thing on the YouTube archive, those always have like twice as many views as the other ones. My art videos don't get a ton of views anyway, but like, dang people, chill out with that feet love. It's like crazy how much people like feet. I haven't done a lore look up on Hanzo yet. Probably do that like tomorrow at some point. I don't even know if he's supposed to be a good guy or a bad guy, because the video that they released, he could have been kind of either. Because he like murdered Genji. I don't know. That doesn't seem like good guy behavior. Oh man, I've been being a good guy all wrong all this time. You're being a bad influence, Cyanide. I'm pretty sure that that's not good guy behavior. Funny because like when I'm playing D&D, like my whole group is like good on on the good side, and sometimes they just are like yo, we should murder these fools, and they're like people being like totally nice to us, like we can kill them and get more gold. And then the DM's like, that is against your characters. Like, if you do that, I will penalize you. You're being monsters. I think that is slightly narrower than I originally had it. Something like that. And I love that they do this stuff that's like partially mechanical, partially machiney looking, but like sort of traditional. Well, no, you do get extra gold, but we haven't really like in the campaign I'm in, we haven't really had much use for gold yet, so we just all have like a bunch of gold. We haven't been to too many towns or places that had like good items that we could buy. But I'm pretty excited about this new staff that I got last session. I'm not sure actually what it does because the DM doesn't like calculate that stuff yet. He was doing just like kind of shooting from the hip and has to figure out what he gave us between sessions. Why do I have this so narrow? Get rid of my sound settings. Yeah, now I can actually see shit. Pencils are so fucking messy. I'm still not sold that I should start inking stuff though. I kind of like how it starts to come together over time and gets like more and more clean looking as I like cover over things and kind of fix stuff up. Genji's pants have a life of their own though. I like poke out like Jodhpur's wood over here. So my goals for this weekend are to finish Uncharted 4. And that is all my goals for this weekend. I'm going to be going down to San Jose. Actually, I have a bunch of things I'm doing this weekend. I lied. I'm going down to San Jose on Sunday to eat ramen with some friends. And then on Sunday night, it'll probably be like around lunch. And then Sunday night, I'm going to... Yeah, that's a ton of goals for me. I'm going to be going to an Overwatch, like, thing at a movie theater called like Celebrate Overwatch was the website. Some people at work told me about it today and I signed up. So my girlfriend and I are both going to that. I guess you can get like swag and stuff. I like swag. But I thought it was sold out. I thought the one near me was sold out, but my coworker Nan was like, yeah, it says sold out, but then there's like another like smaller link next to it and you can still buy tickets. It's like $10 ticket. Which isn't too bad. I hope they give us like cool stuff, like a t-shirt or something. I would totally wear an Overwatch t-shirt. I agree, swag is nice. I think this thing I'm drawing now is like a counterweight. It looks like it can swivel back, potentially. Go in and erase these lines for the other part. Use the eraser a lot. I wonder if over the course of my year of drawing, I'll use it less by the end, or if I'll be able to like control my lines more. Which I'd be happy if I could, but I won't be upset if I can't. As long as I can get stuff to look how I want it to look, in the end, I'm fine with however I get there. I'm not too picky. So this part right here is going to be actually kind of cool. It's like almost wrapped like a katana would be. Like cotton cord, it looks like it's kind of like interwoven, like twisted on itself. Pretty dope. That should be fun. Pants will be fun, I think, because they have that pattern on them. Kind of like a wave pattern. Like a fanny pack. I think it's just kind of a gathering. Fanny pack, Hanzo. Dork. Going to Disney World with your family that you murdered. A weekend at Bernie's type of thing. Bro. Yeah, but in that short, it looks like he didn't weekend at Hanzo's. It looks like he didn't even just kill him. He like maimed him as well. Wonder. I want to find out the story about that, like what he did and like why he thought he had to do it. Because he obviously like respects his brother. He's going like breaking into this place every year to honor him and like remember him. I wonder if he like burned their house down or something. Weekend at Hanzo's would be a fucking amazing short though. I'd probably piss myself with laughter. Well, I'd piss myself with piss, but it'd be because of laughter. That would have been dang. Trying to get a straight line and fucking it up royally. That's not going to connect either, is it? Nope. Alright, I'm going to use my worst enemy. Yeah. You ain't so bad, straight line tool. You fucking work. There's so many like super undiscoverable features to Procreate. I'm sure like everything that I have a problem with has some way to do it. And I just need to learn more about the program. I would have never. I don't know how I figured that out. I think I figured out the straight line tool by accident. I wasn't even trying to do it. I think it was before I changed the setting before the quick line. And it was just like making quick lines when I was trying to like draw other stuff. Fuck you. You win. This comes down to about there. Nope. Did that wrong. Comes down to about there. Whatever. We have a bunch of breadsticks in here. This is Hanzo, who from Overwatch. And you can see the stream title. Your butt. Is it supposed to be starting up again? Really? Is it like a reboot, or is it just like a continuation of the previous one from the like 2000s? When was that? Was it earlier than 2000s? I'd be interested to see what it's like if they like used a different animation style or something, or did something weird with it. Not a fan of this song. Like it at all. I'm gonna switch songs. Be rewarded with a chiptune thing. God, I'm really excited to get all my computer stuff set up. I'm probably not going to be able to get the monitor that I want for a little bit, but I think even just getting the wireless keyboard and mouse will help a lot, because right now when I have my alpha console thing turned on, it's like just a sea of keyboards and mice, because I have it like mixed in with my iMac stuff. So I'm always having to like switch mice, and it sucks. And then with the other keyboard, it's got like its own dock, so I can just kind of put it off to the side when I'm not using it, instead of like trying to figure out some place to slide it and hide it. Slide it and hide it. His like forehead slopes back quite a bit. I think his nose is too long. Here. Maybe here too. His nose actually has got to be a little bit sharper than I have it right here. Boonk. Watched the newest episode of JoJo tonight. It's Friday's JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Day. And it was pretty awesome. There was a character on it that reminds me a lot of Palm from Hunter x Hunter. It's weird. And I was talking with my girlfriend, we're not sure which came first, Hunter x Hunter or JoJo, because JoJo has been like a manga for a super long time. But we're not sure. Just know I'm gonna have to change his face later on, because I am not doing much detail and I'm keeping it rough. Rough. Get you some cheekbones, my dude. Cheekbone hype. I wish I didn't fall out of doing like 3D, because I think it'd be really funny to, not funny, I think it'd be really fun to do like 3D animation Twitch streams, like 3D modeling. Modeling was more my thing when I did 3D. But I haven't done that type of shit for a long time. JoJo is tough because there's a big section of it that kind of sucks. Jonathan Joestar is good. Joseph Joestar is awesome. And then when it gets to Jotaro, there's a big section where they're like going to Egypt, and it's just super boring. Like so super boring. But then if you can get through that and it switches to Josuke, as soon as it switches back to Josuke, it's like fucking rad again. And that's this season. The current season. Josuke. But I'd even say like maybe you just watch the first 2 seasons and then skip directly to Josuke, because Jotaro is still in it in some respect. Or like watch a summary video on YouTube. I'm sure there's like a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure in 10 minutes or 20 minutes or something. But this latest season just rules. Well, at least this year. That's cool. I've fallen out of watching so many like American cartoons that I'm really into. I've been hitting anime so hard lately. Like I want to catch back up on Adventure Time. Like way behind on that. What else? I was thinking about the other day and there was a whole bunch of them. I remember them now though. Adventure Time was the big one. But I'm not happy with his face. Face or head. Will be fixed soon, but maybe not today because I want to keep moving around and get the rest of him in a good spot. If it's anything like Widowmaker, I hope his head comes together easier because Widowmaker, it took me like 3 redraws before I got it to the point where I was happy with it. That will not stand. But I'm excited for ramen tomorrow because, not tomorrow, Sunday. Excited for ramen on Sunday because mentioned on here before, I've been eating low carb, and Sunday's gonna be a cheat day. I keep thinking tomorrow. I don't know what the hell. But I love cheat days, especially if it's for a good reason, like ramen. This thing's too big. You have a smaller ponytail. Why is it? Oh god. Not that much smaller. And Yowamushi Pedal is coming back soon. And then on the video game front, we got Persona 5 coming out this year. Got PlayStation VR. Good stuff. So it is a reboot with the spirit of the older one. Interesting. Wonder if that means like the same kind of blocky minimalist art style. I'm getting a cramp in my leg. Ow. So this... like just noticed this, but this whole thing is not where it's supposed to be. Ugh. Why don't you let me reposition? Is there a way to reposition with it? Something selected? I don't think there is. Fucking worst. Alright. I have to go a tiny bit up so I can reach the top handle. Oh, that's why it's being weird. I had to lock shit on. So his head is basically supposed to be like pretty close to his shoulder. I'm trying to extend and fix this, and then I can just like redraw. The head doesn't look weird anymore. It's gonna look weird for a bit. That is fine. Might look weird for the rest of the stream. I'm not going to concentrate much more on the head. I want to move on. Get it sort of somewhat okay looking. Now this is too big. I mean, honestly, that's not that bad now. Alright, that's good enough. We're moving on. Time to do... I guess I should do a little bit of his back. I was thinking about like weird cartoons that I was watching growing up the other day. And I kind of wish they'd make a new reboot. I think that could be really cool with the new graphical technology that we have now. Dang, COD Comrade, you have like a Samurai Jack agenda this stream. You just really want to get that Samurai Jack out there, huh? I'm just gonna kind of scribble this stuff in. Huff, 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 huff. It's like the kind of joke I make. I'm not going to contend that Samurai Jack is a good show. I'm interested too. I don't know where his spine was going before. It was just kind of going over to his shoulder. Not how spines work. So I was going to try to order that keyboard that I got, the Razer Turret. I was trying to order that, or trying to find it in a local store so I could just go pick it up. I guess in the mall near where I work, there's like a Razer store opening tomorrow. And I was like, well, fuck that. I'm not going back into the city tomorrow if I don't need to. So then I was like, all right, well, where other places are like Razer products sold? So I found this Microsoft store. I went there, and they only had like 3 Razer things, not anything that I wanted. And then I went online and I looked up like where you can get stuff. And it was like, oh, you can get them at Best Buy. And then I checked the Best Buy near me, which has never, ever, ever had anything that I wanted. And I was like, all right, I'm just going to check. And sure enough, they did not have it. Yeah, I haven't heard of Razer stores before, but there's one opening in the mall, and it's like just a Razer stuff location. I think it's like an experimental thing or a one-off flagship type of thing. But I guess it's supposed to open tomorrow, and they're supposed to have like a big thing for it. The guy at the Microsoft store was saying that they're going to be like doing giveaways and stuff, but I'm not going to go back tomorrow. I wonder if the store is going to be cool though. It's right near where I work, so I'll probably check it out at some point. I'll report back. Guess we should give him something more lethal than breadsticks. And that's kind of cool. All of his arrow feather things are like translucent. So much I don't know about you, Hanzo.
Santa, shouldn't you be out delivering presents?
Oh, shut up, little oaf. Santa's getting funky.
I mean, if you're gluten allergic, maybe. Or if carbs give you gas, I guess they could be deadly. Deadly though silent, potentially. Bad joke, bad joke. So why you need all this like wraps and shit? Last time he was on the playground, people stole his quiver from him. Now he like ties it 100 times. Maybe that's why he murdered his brother. What a monster. Japanese style knots. Why are you so hard to draw? That'd be cool to learn how to do that, actually. Like draw, or not draw, tie Japanese style knots. You could like do them on whatever. It'd be a cool way to like differentiate your luggage or something in the airport. You had like a cool thing tied on it. The handle looked like it was like wrapped like a on a handle or something. I don't know. Workshopping. Alright, goodbye, comrade. Don't feel like you have to say goodbye or anything. Come in here, talk about Samurai Jack, and then you just leave? Leave like we shared nothing? About so much Samurai Jack together. Yeah. Feel used. Wait. He jacked and he pieced. He jacked off? I don't like that one bit. I don't like people jacking off in my in my streams. I'm tired. Fuck. That was a dumb joke. Seriously, don't jack off in my streams. Samurai jack off. Oh, you're back! You're back, comrade. We thought you had jacked off. Which is, of course, what we mean when we say that you came and talked about Samurai Jack and then left without any warning. I'm pretty sure that's how people refer to that, right? There's no other things that that could mean. Whew. That is like the most advanced quiver mankind had ever devised. Oh my god. How could you let this apocalyptic scenario happen? I love peanut butter and jellies. Back when I ate carbs anyway. It was heady days before carbs were abolished from the household. You got to take care of that. Man, it's a great anytime meal. I used to eat that all the time. Like before I lived with my girlfriend, I would just grab a peanut butter. Like I'd usually eat like two of them, two big ones. Good. Luckily, my girlfriend likes to cook, so she keeps us fed most of the time. Unless she's feeling lazy, and then we're eating garbage. Like the other day for dinner, neither of us felt like doing anything. We didn't feel like ordering food. We didn't feel like cooking anything. And for dinner, I had like part of a jar of peanuts and some salami, some sliced salami, and some cheese sticks. That was my dinner. My whole dinner. As a fucking 32-year-old adult man. We've been really into using our slow cooker recently. We got like a big chunk of pork meat the other week and threw that in there. It was like I think it cost like $30, the pork, but we threw it in there, we cooked it, and then we were able to eat that for 4 days. We like ate it with cabbage and it was awesome. Don't need to know how many heads tall he is anymore. I don't really even use those. Kind of eyeballed it after I drew that thing. just gonna do really rough shading stuff in here so I know what I want to do tomorrow. Did you really? Oh shit, that sounds awesome. I would love to see Baby Metal live. When did you see them? Oh, that's awesome. Was it full? Like, do people in a lot of people in America know Baby Metal? Wow, that's amazing. I've been super into them recently. I listened to their older album more than I listened to the newer one. I don't know why. I should give the newer one a chance though. I've only listened to the newer one like a couple times. I wish I could listen to that stuff on stream without the archives being all fucked up afterwards. It would like silence the whole thing. Thanks, copyright law. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. I just like a lot of the songs on the previous one, like a lot. And if I can like darken this whole arm. Fuck her. I grew up in Massachusetts. I don't know if I've mentioned that before. You mentioned in Boston. I grew up in Western Mass. Yeah, I definitely will. I saw the Pillows live, which I don't know if you know who the Pillows are, but they're the ones that did the soundtrack for FLCL, an awesome anime. But I saw them in concert in Chicago one time. That was dope. There's a lot of nerds there, though. So many nerds. I think they were kind of freaked out at how many nerds there were. Where are you leaving to? Nice. I don't have any experience with South Carolina, but I did live in Illinois for like 6 years. Chicago area. I lived in Chicago and I worked outside of Chicago. Oh, that rules. Hope everything works out. That seems like it'd be really cool though. Gotta find somewhere with good internet if it's gonna be like a stream house. It's one thing I really like about my current place is I have like ultra fast internet. It's like 300 megabit. Sometimes it goes higher than that. Nice. I didn't think I'd be as into having internet this fast as I am. But like now that I have internet where I can like basically download anything almost instantly, it's gonna be really hard to move. I need to find another building that has fiber if I ever get like priced out of this current apartment. I just gotta keep either getting promoted or whatever so I can stay here forever. Doing these pants is gonna be quite a thing because it's got like tons of. I'm not even gonna try it. It's got like tons of stuff like this. Basically like interlocking Wi-Fi symbols. Like a traditional Japanese print. But I'm gonna do that with painting, I think. I don't want to do it right now. Man, like I got this internet that I have. It's called WebPass is the company. But when I first got it, it was like advertised as 200 megabit. And then one day they were just like, oh, we're raising it to 500. Hope that's cool. Same price. Don't worry. Same price. Just letting you know. I went out and bought like a different router. And now I get like crazy speeds. Alright, well I think that might be it for tonight. I think that's pretty good progress on Hanzo for day 1. Yeah, 500 megabit. It varies greatly. A lot of the time it's somewhere between 200 and 300 megabit if I do a test. Let me see. I don't know if I have a speed test on here. Speed. Oh, I do. Let's see what I'm at right now. I'll download it. Oop. Alright, live speed test while streaming. Let's see how this goes. And it's wireless, so it's probably not going to be great. Oh, bananas. And this is at like peak time. Get out of here. No, keep ads. But yeah, that's while streaming 1080p and my girlfriend doing shit in the other room. Hey there. You showed up just at the end of the stream when I was bragging about my internet. I'll be back again tomorrow though. We're gonna start coloring Hanzo here. Yeah, that's it for today. Feel free to subscribe and you'll be able to see whenever I go online. I stream almost every day, and I have a crazy internet speeds, if that's something that you look for in your streamers. Hopefully, I guess It is. But yeah, we're gonna start coloring this guy tomorrow, and I will be back. If you want to see what I did stream today and how I got to this point, I'm going to be archiving this up on my YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/fromahara. And I post flats of all the drawings at Tumblr. Wait, crummyfigures.tumblr.com. Jesus, brain fart. So yeah, hopefully you will see all of that stuff, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Yeah, you should judge the streamers on their internet speed. I just happen to be in a very lucky area where I can get very fast internet for very cheap. Um, but hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for showing up, and I'll see you next time.